Ahead of Juneteenth, we visit a community once called the Harlem of the West.
Justin Adams learned 5 Points is fighting to maintain that legacy and history.
Celebrating the beauty of us.
Denver's 5 Points is more than just another historical landmark.
We have so many amazing people that are part of the story here.
For Terri Gentry, it's about highlighting her personal connection to the community.
It's about my family history. It's about my neighbors and the community and all of the richness of the diversity and brilliance.
Terri serves as a volunteer at the Black West American Museum and Heritage Center.
You could come down here on a Sunday afternoon after church, and everybody's dressed up for church, and then comes down here between 1 and 2 o'clock and hit all of the clubs and restaurants and just fill up this space.
That space was filled with everything from shops to restaurants, hotels, and the sounds from the best jazz musicians.
They would perform for our community. They could stay at the Rossonian, or they might stay with Mr. Morrison in his home. But they contributed so much that we were called Harlem of the West.
Spot right here, how has this just developed throughout the years?
Well, there's been a lot of changes, like this building.
Today, new construction surrounds the historic cultural district. Terri took me on a walk down memory lane, from the Rossonian Hotel, which has stood strong since 1912, to the Deep Rock Water Building, founded in 1896. She also pointed out historic markers, like the Atlas Drug Store, which was the only white-owned drugstore in Denver, which African Americans could sit at the soda fountain. Our final stop was at a barber shop.
Good morning. All right, how are you? Good, how you doing?
Franklin Steiger has been giving haircuts and shape-ups for the last 50 years, working with a beautician to make sure everyone left his shop looking their best.
And they taking care of that part, and I taking care of the barbering. Worked out nice. Everybody seemed to be happy, you know. And that's the main thing. I had no idea that 5 Points would be as valuable as it is today.
That value has seen a decline over the years as people move from 5 Points to the suburbs.
70s and 80s and early 90s, there's a lot of people moving out, so the businesses weren't necessarily supported like they had been in the past. So that's kind of heartbreaking.
Even with the challenges and changes in the community, Terri is confident the 5 Points business district will thrive.
I continue to hope that we have young folks that learn this history and learn their own capacity and capability so that they can aspire to do the same things and be the same people that their ancestors were.
Justin Adams, covering Colorado First.